and cleaning out ditches are routine tasks for right-of-way maintenance personnel. The purpose of this video is to show you the basic steps that are used in both processes. Now, before you begin, remember to do a thorough inspection of the machine to make sure it's ready to operate, and survey the site. Make sure that it's also ready and ground conditions are suitable for blading. And don't forget to call 811 and have the underground utilities located before you begin. You do not want to find a gas pipeline with a blade on your motor grader. Finally, make sure your work zone control is in place. You want to have adequate barricading and signage to ensure the safety of the motoring public and your personnel in the zone where you're working.
What you are about to see is some techniques on how to cut a V-ditch. There's many different ways that you can cut a V-ditch. The great thing about a motor grader is you're only limited to your imagination. Motor graders are a wonderful tool that you can set up in many different ways to produce different things that you want. To make your marking pass, you want the frame of the motor grader to be in the straight position. You want your tires to be down in the ditch if you are cleaning a ditch. You want the right side tires and tandem to be in the ditch. On the second pass, have your tires lean to the discharge side. This will help prevent the side draft. Side draft is where, when you're digging, the dirt counteracts what you're trying to do, and it will pull you into your cut. Having your tires leaned will help prevent this. Remember, we are not going for depth necessarily. We are trying to get the material out that we can. Sometimes taking less material is more. A lot of people think that you try to get out as much material as you can in a single pass. Nothing is further from the truth on that. You want to be able to control what you take out. Taking too much out at a time makes it a lot harder than taking bite-sized chunks. When making your next pass, be in first or second gear. Engine throttle is very important. You need the speed of the engine to produce the power that you need to make your cut. A lot of people try to just baby it. You need that engine going to produce the power to make your cut. While clean loamy soils may allow the operator to make a complete pass without readjusting the blade, hard rocky soils, as being shown here, may cause the operator to make multiple adjustments to pop the rocks out to prevent stalling out of the machine. After you have towed down your ditch, you'll have extra material that you need to move out of your way. To do that, side shift your board towards the ditch, and we are going to flat blade the material away from us. We are keeping our tires tilted to the discharge side to help prevent side draft. If your ditch has a wet bottom, you can articulate the frame so that you keep your tandems up on the dry material and you put your front tires down into the ditch. Having your tandems up on the dry will provide you traction so that you can move through the mud or water that you are trying to blade through. You don't have as much power doing this, so do not try to go for all your material in one shot. As you cut your ditch, it may take 2, 3, 4 passes. It may take 5 passes. We take out manageable pieces until we get down to the depth that we want. Once again, as our material builds up, we need to move it out of our way. Want to make sure that you move it to where it slopes towards your ditch. You do not want to have a ledge left to where it traps water. Your water should be flowing into your ditch. As you're moving more dirt, you may want to roll your blade back, because at this point, you do not need that rolling effect of having the blade tilted forward. A lot of operators like to roll their board too far forward where they can see the cutting edge. When you do that, that prematurely wears out your cutting edges. Once we have the front slope of the ditch cut, now we need to concentrate on the back slope. We are going to use the same process that we did cutting the front slope. We're just going to toe down, take what dirt we can, and move it out of our way. There's 2 methods that we can do to cut the back slope. We can use the method that is being shown here, or we can put the blade in the high bank position, pull the saddle pin, and we can remove the back slope the same direction that we did the front slope. Where that would be important is if you're on a property line and you can't get over on the other side of the ditch. Some blades have what they call rippers or scar fires. Rippers and scar fires are a great tool. They are used to loosen up the ground. If you have hard material, you can rip through it. You can use this before you make your marking pass, or on county roads where you have washboards, you scar fire or rip through your washboards.
Now this is too large a topic to cover in a video of this length, but if you would like more information or training, the University of Texas at Arlington LTAP program would be more than happy to help you. Please feel free to call us at the information provided below on the screen.